Hey guys, so here's my original OEM E46 M3 knob out of my car with 170,000 miles. It's done its job. And here's a brand new ZHP knob. A lot of people upgrade to these. And in this video we're going to do a little side-by-side comparison and see if it's worth it. Just going to give you my thoughts. Now if you're wondering how to remove the old knob, as it is very difficult, I suggest straddling the center console and pulling up with your entire upper body. Just please be careful not to hit yourself in the face.
No, it's been a long fight. It's been a long fight.
Oh my god. I got it. Man, okay. So I bought this ZHP knob for $85 on ECS Tuning. Normally I try and get my stuff from FCP Euro just because of the lifetime warranty and stuff, but it was a little bit more expensive there. But I was surprised to find out that the OEM non-ZHP knob was the same price. It was actually like $1 more expensive than the ZHP knob on ECS Tuning's website, which I thought was weird because everybody upgrades to the ZHP knob. I figured with it being more sought after and they have the aluminum ring and just a more handsome knob, it'd be a lot more, but they're actually the same price. Another thing that surprised me was the weight between the two. The ZHP knob is 5.4 ounces while the non-ZHP OEM knob is 6.7, which is a pretty big difference on paper. However, with both of them in my hands here, I don't really feel a difference. I couldn't tell you which one's heavier if I had my eyes closed. And one thing's for sure, they both feel solid, they both feel heavy, and they both feel really good quality. But I don't know, maybe when we go for a drive here shortly, I might feel a difference in that weight, but I highly doubt it. Now it makes sense for the OEM one to be heavier just because it's so much taller. You can see the difference there. It's 3/4 of an inch taller than the ZHP knob. And I think that's the main reason why everybody upgrades to the ZHP knob, being 0.75 inches shorter. Just gives your interior more of a cleaner, smoother look. It's not as tall, not as goofy. Another thing, the biggest reason why I got it is because of that aluminum ring at the bottom. That is such a classy look and it's a really nice touch. Especially those of you with the brushed aluminum trim. Gosh, I'm super jealous because that would look amazing with that. It'd be a nice pair. I've got the plastic, like darker gunmetal look, which will still look good with this. I mean, either way, that aluminum ring is a really nice added bonus there visually. Very aesthetically pleasing. So let's put this thing on and see what it looks like and see how it feels. I'll just talk about like the difference while driving it and shifting some gears, and then I'll show some before and after clips of what it used to look like with the old knob and this new knob and see how much it spruced up my interior. Alright, so immediately upon leaving my driveway, like the first shift felt really weird because I guess there's like less leverage, so I had to like push further. But then after a few more shifts, I mean, it feels fine. So obviously this feels super smooth to the touch after the knob that I came from being super worn. Looks amazing. From my point of view, I can't really see the aluminum ring. Let me get on it a little bit. So as far as the weight difference, I don't feel it. It feels the exact same. It being 3/4 of an inch shorter, doesn't really, I don't really feel it. I'd say the biggest takeaway on this, coming from the knob that I had, is not the aluminum ring. It's not how much shorter it is. It's not how much smoother it feels. It's actually the M colors and like the M and then the numbers. They're super clear, like 20/20 vision, like LASIK clear, compared to the knob that I had, which kind of makes me wonder if the old knob that I had was not an original one, if it was an eBay one, because it got all bubbly and stuff. But then again, 170,000 miles, the car sat in the sun for a long time. It could be original and just, you know, happens over time. But yeah, looking at it from my point of view, that is the biggest difference I see, and really the best difference. I mean, it just looks obviously like a brand new knob, but that is the biggest difference I see and feel. I'd say the quality of the shifts, you know, the ECS Tuning description says this delivers more precise quality shifts or something like that. And, you know, if your knob is completely worn out like mine was, obviously this is the one to get. It's a very handsome knob, very sleek knob. But if you have the OEM knob and it's not very worn out at all and doesn't need to be replaced, just know that if you do want to upgrade to this, it's basically just for the looks and not necessarily for the performance or the quality of the shifts. In my opinion, it kind of feels the same, but definitely a good looking knob, that's for sure. I love it, especially when you open the door like I said, it's very sleek and just looks good. Matches the rest of the interior pretty well. That's the benefit of going OEM. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll show you guys some before and after clips of how this looked here in a second, and let me know what you think. See ya.